This is like so...
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
So... This game feels so... This is so strange. So this is all in his head.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors. He entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Wow, yes, this room.
So...
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
So what if I do the same thing?
Stanley
Get to
was
the
so bad
phone.
at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Oh, there's a door there. I missed that.
Look,
Ooh.
Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot.
Can I jump off this?
I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove
Who is
that
this
I'm
guy?
on your side. Give me a chance.
Is this like the narrator in his head? Like, I don't get it.
Now
Oh
listen
my
carefully,
god.
this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Well, I haven't done... I've done the opposite of what he said every single time so far.
Perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
Damn it.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door. All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
Oh. Wall 128.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
I don't understand. I like the orangeness of it. But it's all orange, so I have to give it a 5.
Aha! You see, I knew I was onto something. Where do these flashes of inspiration come from?
Feedback
How did
area.
I know the game needed a third door? Well, it's instinct mostly, a calling in your gut. I really couldn't say where the idea came from, except that I felt it in my soul. You can't teach that, Stanley. Don't even try. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Worldwide leaderboard. Worldwide lead. Oh my god.
Now, Would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
Oh my god, what is this game?
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up.
This is so...
In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
Oh my god. That's so obnoxious.
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's see. What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot. Well, Stanley, is this any better? At last, the one thing you've always desired. A game I had absolutely nothing to do with. But is it enough? Tell me that, Stanley. Will it ever be enough? Well, I'll say this. I'm done making things for you. From now on, I will only create to fulfill a greater artistic purpose. Watch this, Stanley. I'm going to build a house. This will go here. No, here. And then... Let's see, what does it need? Yes, of course. And just to finish it all off, yes, it's complete. I made it, Stanley. Look at it. Gaze upon my work of art and feel ashamed at your own inadequacy. But you've only seen it from the outside. You've only gotten half the experience. Please, step inside and make yourself comfortable.
I can't. Oh, there we go.
Isn't it grand? Isn't it perfect? It could only be better if... Wait, that's it. We must rebuild it out of diamond. Diamond everything. Yes. Come along, Stanley. We have to go mining.
This is hilarious. John Lou with the $1. You went through the blue door twice to get orange. Blue plus blue really does equal orange. I keep telling people this. Thank you so much for the donation, man. Oh my god, this game. What is it? This is something else.
Oh my, it looks like it's going to get a bit dark. Have you brought a light?
No. I don't understand.
Oh, no. This is far more open-ended than I had in mind. I'm looking for something more narrow and linear. Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. 1 out of 5. Even the diamonds couldn't save this one. Okay, new game.
I can't even process what's going on in this game right now. Portal.
Yes! I don't even know what this game is, but I love it. You, trapped in a glass box with no way out, listening to me talk. Oh, it's inspired. I couldn't have done it any better myself. What is this game even supposed to be? I can't figure it out. Okay, now
God.
I'm curious. Let's go find out what the hell this is.
It's recreated exactly like it looks exactly. This is Portal. I mean, I should know. I love Portal. We can actually pick things up too. We can pick up the radio that's playing the right music.
Oh, it's a puzzle. Critical thinking, Stanley. Your forte.
Well, yeah. I love Portal.
Genius. No, actually, you know what? I think that's plenty.
Aw.
I really don't care much to see you stumble through any more of these games. And
I was
highly
enjoying
doubt
that.
you're any wiser for the experience. Which is why, rather than continue to waste my time, I'm just going to leave you here. You can pretend you've beaten the game if it makes it any richer for you.
Oh. 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 I can't hear this guy anymore. Um, I think I broke something. Work in progress. This is Stanley Alpha Test Beta. This is like Portal 2 when you go down into the old stuff, but I've broken things. I feel like the only option I have is to like jump off these things. Well, I mean, I feel like I did something good because I got away from him. Office Space C. Is this it? Am I done? Is this my life now? How did I end up here? Okay, let's just... Oh. Okay. Okay, we can't go that way. What the... What is all this? Where have I ended up? What is this? Four, 2, 3. Oh! 427. That was me. What the... Can we get in here? No. Interesting. We got light. 427. Can I do something? What's with all the cameras? I can't do anything. Netrex with a 122. You're now doing everything he says. Good, continue with that. Won't end badly at all. I'm not now. Okay, maybe I was before. What? Thank you, Netrex, for the donation.
If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice. And if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
Oh, loading again. Are we back here again?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, let's actually, should we listen to him this time? But then what kind of... Oh, we don't have a third door
Stanley came to
anymore?
a set of 2 open doors. He entered the door on his left.
Okay, let's listen to him this time. Meeting room.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling
Tips
a
for
wave
not
of
getting
disbelief,
fired.
Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
How to solve a dispute with a co-worker. Let it ball up inside you. Take it out passively aggressively on co-workers. Oh, I missed the last one. Using slides to assure employees that everything is okay. Make sure your slide has a slick blue graphic in the header and throw some bevel on all the text. Oh my god. Broom closet. Can we go in the broom closet? Oh, we can. Cool.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
What if I want a broom? Okay.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay. I mean, we'll go upstairs. We'll listen to him this time.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Ah. Oh. Where's Mr. Burns at? This game is so strange.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
It's so meta and breaking the fourth wall.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Okay, let's listen to what he says. I said I was going to listen to what he says. So let's do that for this one. Because we're going to end up back where we are, I'm sure.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out? Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
That's worrying.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never! It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Okay. Mind controls. What? Hello?
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away.
Yay!
And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness.
See, I should have
Perhaps his
listened to him
goal
all
had
along.
not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be
Oh,
his.
it's so
That was
beautiful.
all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
Yay!
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Yay!